Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is chapter 3.5, where we are going to graph using slope-intercept form. And slope-intercept form being y equals mx plus b, something many of you may have seen before. In this set of videos, we're going to do three things. You're going to be able to identify slope and y-intercept in a linear equation. You're going to be able to graph a line that is given in its slope and y-intercept form, and you're going to be able to identify lines that are parallel to one another. So let's jump into it. Some key major concepts here, okay? A linear equation of the form y equals mx plus b is written in slope-intercept form, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, we are combining two things from these last two lessons, right? Where we've talked about the slope being the rise over the run, or the change in y over the change in x, or the picture of slope being that this is your change in x and that this is your change in y, right? How far are we going over x? How far are we going up on y? And the y-intercept being the place where the line crosses the y-axis, right? When I plug in 0, this is what I get, okay? So an equation in slope-intercept form, we can graph it because our y-intercept will show up as the b value. Whatever this b value is, that's where it's crossing the y-axis. That tells us a place to start. And then we can use the slope, which is generally m over 1, right? And we can then place another point on the graph based on whatever that slope is, okay? So a linear equation in the form y equals mx plus b, that is where the m is the slope right there, and the b is the y-intercept. We can use these patterns in order to graph them, all right? So let's do a quick thing here, right? Identifying slope and y-intercept. So given a particular equation, can we identify what the slope is and what the y-intercept is? So this right here is in that slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And so my m value, my slope, is 3. Right, that's my slope. And my y-intercept is 4, because that's my b value. Okay, y-intercept. Lost what I was doing there for a second. Okay, so identifying slope and y-intercept, right? We're just looking for the constant, right? The coefficient of x for the 3, and the whatever this b would be for the y-intercept. Now this one over here, part b. This is not in slope-intercept form, right? Notice that the y has not been solved for. So in order to be able to figure out to use this constant for the slope, it needs to be in this form, because the slope is not 3. When I subtract 3x from both sides, you'll notice that that number became -3. Now, when I do it this way, it's still technically not in the same form, right? The order, however, doesn't matter. We can change this order so that the x term comes first and the y term comes afterwards. That does not change the fact that the slope is -3 and the y-intercept is 2. All right, that's what I've got for this video. There's a couple of practice just identifying slope and y-intercept back on your canvas. So please go do those problems, and then we'll check our answers in the next video.